Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this channel. Today I am brewing some tea, wild berry. I did have coffee this morning, but I think I need tea as well, so that is that. Today I wanted to talk about something that kind of surprised me. I've always had a certain opinion about makeup for myself. I feel like it's easier to not want to wear makeup, to not want to get into it. I feel like I wouldn't be good at it and I don't want to be bad at it. But I had an experience over the weekend that kind of changed my mind about this. And as someone who sees creativity in so many things, I've always saw being able to do makeup as one of those things that is a really cool creative outlet for those who can do it. But I just felt like that wasn't something that I could do. Now, I was at Ulta over the weekend and I was swatching out some different like highlighters and contours, and it was really cool just to like test these products on my hand, and it was kind of unlocked a curiosity and interest in like maybe I could get into makeup and maybe that would help me feel a little more confident with my looks. Now, that's a whole nother topic, but now I'm interested in learning how to do makeup and what that process would look like, and all of that. So this past weekend, I did practice with what I do have, just a basic um, foundation. I have some lip gloss and then highlighter, not highlighter, what is that? Blush. And I used the lip gloss as a highlighter and it kind of worked actually. So it was really cool to just like experiment with what I have makeup wise and then help me kind of brainstorm how I could make it look better. And I'm not into a very um I mean, it would be kind of cool to like really do full glam at one point, but I just want a really natural look that still looks like I put some effort in. So that was kind of fun to explore. So with that, I'm just hoping that someone out there can kind of push themselves into something that they thought wasn't for them or that they thought they wouldn't be good at, or they have all these different ideas or excuses as to why it wouldn't be for them. But maybe you're in a place where you can try it out. Maybe you're in a place where you can explore this new area and you'll actually have an excitement for it, because I would say in the past I never had a real true excitement for being able to do makeup for myself. I always admired those who could do it, but it was never a point of like, I want to try it and like let's see what it goes. But nowadays that has changed, and that may be the same for you in some other area. That might be the same for you with like trying out cooking or baking, or I don't know, writing, doing poetry. Um, I always talk about painting and those sorts of things. Same thing, with YouTube. You may be watching this video and thinking, I've never wanted to be a YouTuber, and maybe you actually do want to be a YouTuber. You just have to find the style that's going to like ignite interest for you and curiosity. Um, and yeah, and start learning from people that you admire or that look like you or that make you feel like there's less, like you're less of an outsider, right? So now I'm going to try to look for YouTubers that may have a similar like style of makeup that I want to try and see if I can try to replicate it. I don't know how that's going to go. I am very nervous about this still, but I think it would be fun. I'm really trying to look for things that are new and fresh ways to be creative, because I just really, really, really always endorse that is what we need when we are feeling drained or stretched thin in life. And as for me, I mean, this past week, again, has been just another week of feeling exhausted and just trying to hang on and pushing through and, getting through the week by God's grace, but still feeling like, it would be nice if there's something I can look forward to at the end of the week or during the week or something that makes me feel like I'm expressing my creativity more, trying new things, um, even just exploring and being in nature and things like that. I was in nature I went on a little walk this weekend, and that was really good for me too. So I just hope if you are someone who's more like reclusive, that you can find ways to engage with your community, to engage with your creativity. Um, and yeah, so just as a reminder, I will be hosting a beta type of pilot program for curative coaching, and that is going to be one-on-one and group coaching depending on how many people are interested. The details will be coming out over the coming weeks, but just wanted to let you guys know that the doors are going to be opening for that, and hope that you guys are excited as I am, even though I'm nervous about this, of just, finally putting myself out there and launching myself into the passion projects that have been on my mind and on my heart for so many years. Um, so, yeah, it would just be such an honor to have any of you as part of this next cohort, or, part of this program. So, details for that to follow. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments, but I would love to hear something that has kind of been somewhat interesting to you, but you haven't had the courage to try it out yet. And what you plan on, how you plan on getting into that thing, or what you think the first step would, or if you need anyone to help you brainstorm what that first step might be, place a comment in the comment section. I'm sure we would love to help each other out. So yeah, I just hope you keep creating despite anything that you are struggling with, like mentally or physically, because we all have a lot of struggles, including none of us are, immune to that. But I will always, always, always endorse being creative if you are a multi-passionate creative person, especially if you're sensitive, to tap into those things that kind of make you feel seen, and that, you're just using that creative part of your brain and sharing that with others if you are seeking community too. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one, Lord willing.